What up, nephew? What up, nephew?
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked in the NFL.
All right, Coach, first opened back in 2017. There's a look at the gleaming new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Atlanta Falcons. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
And did y'all see the Cavs on number 30? Good. Matt Ryan still a quarterback. I said Matt Ryan still quarterback.
They go play action here on first down.
I just started the next week.
And they work this
first quarter
field across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
And what nobody on with me and D.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always
okay.
that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there that sprang the big guy did?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bobby Wagner not dropping into coverage. He comes.
Who you playing this week? I know Junior got Green Bay. They just announced that at the end of my game.
The key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses.
I got D in week 17.
That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well.
What you mean he got 4 wins?
That's the way you're supposed to.
Well, if you look where that play starts,
no, he got for 3 losses.
That was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes
I thought it was 9-3.
Off the ball, who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Dumps it off
right.
early.
He's 9-3.
Certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot there.
He might be leading the division now after he beat Washington.
Yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles.
Yeah, but he just beat him, so.
You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he is going to be stuck in scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Day buying time to his left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage.
Atlanta still holding on to Dan Quinn. They should have been fired him.
Nice gain.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
The Atlanta still got Dan Quinn. They should have been fired.
Complete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw.
Shoot, Cleveland was in the AFC Championship game last year.
Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big tackle?
Oh, pass interference.
Complete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Yeah, D9-3. He got the Giants.
And it's such a tough cover because he runs his route so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are. And in this case, he created another pass interference call.
Throwing on 1st down. Day. That is caught at the 7. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Partner, we had the game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here in the first quarter.
Still playing.
Last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen?
And the pressure gets to him again. Timmy Jernigan in there to get him. And this pass rush.
And they want me to be sacked. They know they want me to be sacked. They just have me bobbing in the pocket. Let me do nothing.
On this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Heaton. Intended that time for Cooper.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. He's taken down. He gets this across the 25-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 17 carries, 65 yards.
They were like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. They were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage. They can get just a little bit of space.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And shedding the tackle and makes some room. Tom Gurley, wave goodbye. The 30, the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big run there by Gurley. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. You're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. In for the score. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
When you give up a long touchdown drive, you're looking for a silver lining. In this case, it's the fact that your offense had a chance to rest, and now they can come out in the field charged up and ready to go.
Bailey got the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Back to throw. Day. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball and making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit. And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
McKinnon. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. To throw on second down. Day steps away to his left. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Well, that was their third sack of the ball game. Second in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon. Looking to throw. Day. Incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and it's third down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
From the gun on third down. Day escaping the pressure right, and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They had it first and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Barr in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now a handoff for Gurley. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Third and long. It's Ryan. Going for a right side here. Complete. And they'll get this run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now Ryan on second down. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes the 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down the defense.
With the Rams, let them fire if we want to. I'll pick them up.
The Vikings now heading onto the field. And last time they got 3
Junior Warning back.
It was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Hey, man, Junior about to go undefeated, dog.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like,
hey,
especially if it's
I don't think one of us going to get a shot, though.
It's very difficult, but when you're running a drag route, something short.
D might get a shot at him, but me and you'll be the second and third seed, which means we play. He don't have to play us until the NFC Championship game. We're going to play each other before.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
We'll see, man.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper.
I think he'll have a bye. And then me and you will play each other. And then him and D will play each other. And then he'll get the win out of me and you.
Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season.
I beat him last year.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying
this thing. Go to the Super Bowl. But then came back this year, man. That first game, man, it got away from me.
Because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly, and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset.
No, we'll see, man. I gotta get past you first.
Speed sometimes, like this instance, can take him into the end zone. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
You know what? I do too, man. I started to lose the rest of my games, so I get a lower seed, and then I get to play. I'd have to play the first round, though, but I get to play him before you get to play him. But I was like, nah, we'll just see what happens, man. We get the bye, and we'll just see what happens.
In this case, a field goal, they'll take it.
Maybe D will beat him.
Which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick. Other than the extra point. That's it.
2 minutes to play in a tight
You gonna spy him?
first half. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll be alongside and have to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I know exactly
that might work. You know, just have to. It's risky. But his defense pretty good too. Junior.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Throws a quick hit on the slant. That's complete. And he'll be taken down.
Yeah, I've been slowing my offense down.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
My defense playing better now than they was at the beginning of the year. As I say that, we give up a big play.
Inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Now it's Ryan. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, Ryan finding a safety valve here. That's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50
seconds left
in half number one.
Can we drive down with 3 timeouts? 40 seconds.
Throwing on third and long. Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
2 timeouts.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they will take the lead at 13-10. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is taken at his 4. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to write the
I ain't even paying attention to him, man.
Actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team. Maybe get
me?
into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember quarterback once where he actually ran out.
I ain't mad at that.
Ahead of everyone else, just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has one.
Yeah, they just ain't saying that. They gonna have the same one. It's just they strategy to keep you in the dark.
Second down. Day being chased out left.
Oh, late hit, ref. Late hit.
That time escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
On first down, Day forced out to his left. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. On first and 10, Day flush to his right. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now a timeout taken.
Yeah, why?
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. If you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
Oh, come on, man. They just stopped the clock.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
You done started your game, Tyree?
Now come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Partner, I think the easy thing now would be to just abandon the run and start throwing the football at all costs. But I've been in so many games where it doesn't work running the ball. It doesn't work.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
But that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who could turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a first and goal.
Well, after getting the ball in prime position to score after a fumble recovery, you think you're in a great spot. But the defense on the field is saying not so fast, and they've held firm on the first 2.
And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
To throw on second down, Day. And that's incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. And it'll bring up third down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about throwing it overall.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back to throw. Day. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 30, but it's all said and done. Convert on third with a gain of 22.
Hold on, I'll pull it up. Yeah, you told me.
Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always good.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, he missed
the Falcons say they have it. They do. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to dock my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free, creating something good for your team.
So out come the Falcons now. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster
just throw him out there?
hit the 35.
Just throw him out there, worry about one.
We look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
They pick up the first with Gurley. And this play will be blown out. They'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you. And others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess I should have tried to fool them on that one.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
Yeah, you can wait till tomorrow if you want to. It's 30 degrees out there.
And now out comes Minnesota. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football.
You still ain't gonna be here all day long. It's gonna be about dark when you get here tomorrow. So I'll come with some
Nice way
time.
to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Throwing on first down. Day. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter.
Back now in Atlanta. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Day. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
People have oxtails, ham, and turkey.
This offensive line cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult.
Thanksgiving Thursday, right?
And 22 yards to go.
This place on the other side there, they call it so. I wonder if they might have.
Incomplete. But tapping those toes, he tried to get both inbounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
He's trying to pitch it.
On 1st down, Day. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Timmy Jernigan in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Right, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now he's trying.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost.
Y'all locked for Thanksgiving break, Terry, or y'all got school Monday?
Just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short,
No, y'all want to get Thanksgiving Day off.
In a touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Come on, Tyree. If you lose the game, I can rest my starters, man.
It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
There's definitely
either way, 2nd or 3rd, but at least I can get a 1st round bye and I can play at home.
Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourselves.
I like it. A double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Man, Bosa killing me, man.
Finding a lane, he barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where
Nick Bosa.
taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of
man.
He's
like he playing nose. Like he playing nose guard, man. Like they're killing me right over the center.
Trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Nice move at the 40. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard.
Well, no shutout this game for you.
Will be taking over 1st and 10.
I thought you had one shutout, 22-zip.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little...
I had a shutout the week before you did that 22-zip.
Just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, ah!
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Run some clock.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Vikings will take over at their own 20-yard line.
Lucky 56! Lucky 56! Back down in Philly, here we go!
On 1st and 10, Day steps away to his left. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires.
Are they beating Cleveland?
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time.
You got 49ers pick.
Throwing on first down. Day dancing to his left.
Nigga, them 5-time Super Bowl champions over there, dog. There ain't no quitters over there.
Throws it away. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now McKinnon. And an alley to run. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They run once more with McKinnon. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On first down, Day. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. As his guys are in for 6. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
You having fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up. 4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone.
What's good on the extra point? And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Lutz now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. Falcons offense making their way onto the field. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On second down, here's Ryan. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. First down now, but that clock rolling. From midfield now, here's Ryan. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
Throwing again, Ryan. It's complete to Parker, left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there at 22. And 26 seconds now as the spike comes in. Ryan will throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Off the play fake. Day being chased out left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for the Vikings, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week